Thank you for joining Bariatric Searchery with Melinda P. I am Melinda, and thank you for joining my channel once again. Just wanted to take you along my journey towards bariatric surgery and weight loss. This isn't something that I just decided to do and was like my first idea towards weight loss. This is my last resort, honestly. This is the last thing that I have in order to regain my health and lose weight, and I've been on this journey for about 24 years of towards weight loss. I never had weight loss issues before until I was 19. When I was 19, I was involved in a near fatal car accident. I suffered traumatic brain injuries, diffuse axonal injuries, DAI to be more specific. And from that, I was in the hospital for 3 months, was very much immobile, sedentary, was taking steroids, all kinds of medications, and I just gained weight from that. I also developed a very, very bad reflux, not just heartburn, not indigestion, not anything. It was gastroesophageal reflux disease. It was a disease, and it made me miserable, made my life miserable. It just made me so sick to the point that I developed another disorder, an eating disorder, which is ARFID, avoidant restrictive food intake disorder. Because of the reflux, when I would eat certain foods, even if it's something that I've eaten before, it could make me feel sick. Give me really bad indigestion, heartburn. I would be really sick, and because my body knew that if I ate something, that could possibly happen to me. And so whenever my body thought it was hungry, it also triggered, okay, if you eat something, it's going to make you feel sick. So then I would ignore the hunger and just not eat, because I did not want to feel the way that I felt with food. So I really had a very bad relationship with food for many, many years. And my body has been in starvation mode for about 24 years now. And I know I had to make some changes in order for me to be healthy and to continue living. At the age of 38, I discovered a program, an all-natural hormone weight loss program, Be Balanced, which was an amazing program. And the funny thing about Be Balanced is I was actually in the process of learning about bariatric surgery before I knew anything about this Be Balanced program. But I was doing my intake, about to schedule my appointments, and then I saw a commercial for Be Balanced. Now, this all-natural hormone weight loss program, I will 100% stand behind for the rest of my life. And if anyone needs to know some information about it, please comment below, and I will definitely get you in touch with someone. That program was amazing. That program restored my life. That program got me back on track when it comes to eating and eating enough and nourishing my body. And so I would still be on that program this day had it not been so expensive for me. It was really expensive for me. And just some other things happened in my life. My grandmother passed, my very best friend. She passed away. Then my father's wife passed away, had job stress, had stress, in life, relationship issues. It was just a really rough time for me after I lost all the weight on Be Balanced. I lost about 75 pounds altogether. And then life hit and all these things happened. I ended up gaining the weight back. And, at that point, I knew I had to do something. I know I can lose weight. I know I can get it off. I know how to eat the correct way in order to give my body the fuel it needs. But I kind of went back into old bad habits and kind of got off the right path I was on. And so I went back to researching more about the bariatric surgery, and I had a consultation with a bariatric surgeon, and I had to go get blood work, ultrasounds, CT scans, x-rays, you name it. I had to go through it all. And the thing about these tests, every time, it seemed like every time I went for one test, something else was revealed. I went for another, something else came up. And so I'm going to spending thousands of dollars in the copays, having to go get these tests done and not being cleared for anything until I could not be cleared for surgery until I had these other things addressed. And so, and what the bariatric surgeon told me, that we were discovering incidental findings, some things that we weren't looking for, some things that we didn't even know we needed to look for, but because I was in the pre-op process, these tests would reveal one thing, and then I'd have to get that thing addressed, and then I went back on, the bariatric surgery pre-op preparations, and so it was discovered that I'm pre-diabetic, hypertension, almost stage 3 hypertensive crisis, to the point where I probably should have stroked out. One of my doctors said she's surprised I hadn't stroked out yet. My blood pressure was so high. I discovered that I have sleep apnea. I had to have a bone marrow biopsy, discovered that I have really bad anemia, and a few other things that I'm not going to name. But on my bariatric surgery, towards the surgery, I've discovered all these other things. And so that's why I've decided to go for a gastric bypass to completely get rid of the reflux, completely get rid of the sleep apnea, get rid of the high blood pressure. I'm so excited not to have to take all these medications. So excited to get rid of the CPAP machine. Just so excited to finally feel better and have a good life. And so today actually starts my 2-week pre-surgery diet. My gastric bypass surgery is in 2 weeks from today. And I started the diet today. For the first 11 days, no, 12 days, I will be drinking 3 protein shakes every day. I'll have a piece of fruit in there. I will also have a meal that consists of 4 ounces of a lean protein, half a cup of whole grains, and a cup of vegetables. And so that's what I will be eating every day until my last 3 days before surgery, strictly all liquid. So I'll only be drinking protein shakes and clear liquids and sugar-free liquids. And because I'm not much of an eater, and it doesn't take much for me to get full or to feel satisfied, I think I'll be okay. But today's the first day. I did have my 1 shake and some water, and I just have to continue on that for the rest of the day and the rest of this time leading up to my surgery. But I wanted to check in just to say hello. Thank you for joining me. I will try and post a new episode, or whatever these things are called, a new video, throughout this journey, and definitely leading up to surgery and after surgery. But just wanted to give you a little insight as to why I'm going on this path, and also wanted to open it up to dialogue with others who might have had weight loss surgery, or those who might be thinking about it, those who might be afraid of even looking into it, or if you need to go on some type of searchery for your own, in your life. I would definitely like to join you. So once again, thank you for joining my channel, and I will speak with you in the next episode.